when I pressed the thing, it moved the camera. Do you see me? It says it's notifying you. There you go. Yay, I'm here.
Oh, my sound's on.
Oh, oops.
All right.
We're good now.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. I see you on board.
You look so pretty.
Thanks. It's the purple. It's the purple.
Oh. Hello.
Hi. Hello, hello. Welcome back and welcome.
Yes, we're
back. All right. Yes, more questions. Hello, hello. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Hello, my name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. Here on my lives, we do a Q&A session, so you can ask questions. There's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered.
All right. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. Hello, welcome and welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, and we can get started with 5 free questions from the comments. So feel free to start putting in some free questions, everyone.
Yes.
All right. Our first free question is from Elzetta. Elzetta says, will I fall pregnant before December?
Yeah, you will be pregnant this year, I hear. 4 months. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, Kobe. Kobe says, will me and Ronya be living together before her birthday?
Not before her birthday, but I do hear you guys will be living together, yes.
All right. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Larissa. Larissa says, when will my parents sell their house?
It looks like it will be about 2 months before it gets sold.
All right. Our next question here is from Bonnie. Bonnie says, will I move next month?
In July? No, August, I hear.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from, let's see here, from Jennifer. Jennifer says, will I conceive this cycle?
Next cycle, they're saying. So not this cycle. It feels like it's going to be a miss, unfortunately.
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go over everything again.
That sounds good.
So, first things first, make sure you're tapping the screen because at 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions picked from the comments. And in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. Mm-hmm. All right. Welcome and welcome back, everybody. Our first question here on our list is from Sandra Phelps. Welcome back, Sandra.
Again.
Good to see you. Yeah, it's 4 questions.
All right.
Sandra won earlier, didn't she?
She did, yeah. But she was late for the live this morning.
Yes, I remember. All right, Sandra's first question here is, hello ladies.
Hi.
She says, nice to see you. Question number 1, is there anything that I need to know about my workplace environment?
I will say for you, you're doing a great job, by the way. You are making a great impression. But there are 2 individuals that I get cautioned about. One we've already talked about. The other one does feel like a female energy. I think for you, it's just be very careful how much information you share. So don't overshare with them, is what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. All right. Her next question is, am I still on track for baby next year?
Yes. Yeah, you are.
All right, Sandra's next question is, you said I would be self-employed eventually. What kind of business do you see me working in?
So it is something creative. It does feel to me like you're going to be creating things and then selling them online. It feels like an Etsy type of situation. It might not be the Etsy platform, but that's what it feels like. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, so the GM at my company I'm working for now is supposed to be part of my soul family. What does she think about me?
Very much likes you, finds you very interesting and wants to get to know you more, honey, on a personal level. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Tanya M. Welcome back, Tanya. Tanya's question is, hey girls.
Hi.
S keeps talking about getting our own place together. Do you see this happening in the future?
I hear by October. Yep.
All right.
So that is for sure.
Our next question here is from Jessica Perez. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Good to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it's been a while.
Yeah.
All right. Her first question is, hi girls, was talking to a coworker and it got serious. Out of nowhere, he backed off and said he didn't want to keep doing things. Do you see him changing his mind?
I do hear that he will change his mind. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Her next question is, will something else happen between me and Fabian?
I do hear yes. Now, there is a lot of caution around it, so just maybe don't be too pushy with the energy, okay?
All right. And her last question is, do you see anything good happening to me these days? I've been having a rough one, LOL.
Yeah, it does feel like there is going to be a shift, but it's about 4 months from now. So over the next 4 months, I hear really take some personal time, they're saying, so extra time for yourself, okay? And don't let anybody into your energy field is what they're telling me.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Melanie Ricketson. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Good to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question is, does Kim file for divorce this month? Is it her that wants out?
I'm not hearing filing for divorce this month. It looks like it's going to happen next month. It does feel like it will be Kim. Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Next question is, what kind of job will she work after Mike fires her and her daughter Kayla?
It feels like it's going to be similar to what she's already doing. Office work is what they're saying.
All right. Mm-hmm. And her last question here is, do I get a raise soon?
Yes. Yeah, it feels like before the year is up is what I hear.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Melanie. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Samia Dan. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Samia's first question here is, will Nigel D'Souza contact me within a week to talk things out?
It's a couple of weeks before you guys are going to communicate is what I hear, but yeah, you will talk it out. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, will I see Nigel D'Souza within a few weeks?
Yes, you will.
All right. And their last question is, will Nigel and I reconcile romantically soon? If so, when?
I hear, oh wow, that's fun. I hear you will reconcile. What I'm hearing is it's not going to be until later this year that the official reconciliation happens, but the communication and the movement towards it happens sooner, okay? But the official isn't until, I'm getting more around September.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rosanna Carolyn. Welcome back, who gets 1 question.
All right.
Rosanna's question is, hi again, Rebecca.
Hi.
Just going on my question earlier, is Diego still the one I'm meant to be with, even though it's taking a while for us to reconnect?
I hear yes. I hear yes. Yeah.
All right.
It's just going to take a little effort.
Thank you so much, Rosanna.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Anita B. Welcome back again, who gets 4 questions. Anita's first question here is, when do you see me actually starting my new job?
So I'm hearing it is in July, honey. It feels like it's going to be around the 3rd week.
All right. Anita's next question is, will the new job be at least the same amount of take-home pay when the changes in benefits all work out?
It's going to be slightly less, but like dollars. That's it in difference. Yeah, it's not a big difference is what I'm hearing.
All right. Their next question here is, should I pursue a side hustle either with teaching piano or doing tarot on social media, or both? I'm not sure if I have the energy and time, but I have thought about both for a long time.
I hear the tarot is where you should be focusing your energy, the spiritual side of things, honey. I know music can be spiritual, but I hear that the spiritual side of things is where you're going to be starting to move your energy for the stuff you do on the side.
All right, and their last question is, at what age do you see me being able to completely retire and being able to be okay financially between my investments and Social Security?
They're saying 62, so it's earlier than the expected, I guess, but a little bit later is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here, is from, Anita B again. Thank you.
Okay.
You get 4 more questions.
All right.
All right, Anita's next question here is, can you tell me the state where B and I will be meeting up?
Okay, so it does look like it is, I'm going to say Pennsylvania is what I heard, so yeah, that's an interesting state. I don't know anything about it.
All right, Anita's next question is, do B and I have some type of connection in either a psychic way, past life way, soulmate way, and or some other way?
It does feel like you guys have a past life connection for sure. This is somebody who's in your soul contract, so it's somebody you've written in to come into your life at this time. It's to help effectively change a lot of things in your life in a good way. Yeah.
All right, Anita's next question is, you mentioned he was surprised by my message. What about it was surprising to him?
I think how open everything was, and it seemed to trigger a reaction in a positive. It doesn't feel negative. It's just surprising. Triggered a reaction. It feels like a romantic reaction to me. Like I'm interested in getting closer. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, there's supposed to be an adjustment to my student loans that would impact how long I have to pay them off. And my new job is hopefully also going to make an impact on that. Can you tell me how many more years you see me making student loan payments?
So it does feel like it's not as long as it was. I hear 2 years max. So it looks like it is going to be cut down. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Anita. Our next question here is from Amy W. Welcome back. Amy gets 4 questions.
Okay.
Amy's first question here is, why isn't Brian reaching out?
I do hear that Brian is going to reach out. It does feel to me like there's a lot of distractions in Brian's life at this moment. I do hear, though, by July you guys will communicate. So it'll happen.
All right. The next question is he my forever person?
I will say that this is somebody who is part of your soul family. I wouldn't say it's your soulmate, but definitely somebody who is a strong connection.
All right. Yeah. Their next question is, when will my mom sell my grandmother's house?
6 months, I heard.
All right. And Amy's last question is, do you see me buying a house in the future?
I hear 2025. So not the near future, but that's not too far away.
All right. Thank you so much, Amy. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to go over how to donate again.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. So in order to get your questions answered, everyone, and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Sorry.
That's all right. I did the hand gesture before you said it.
Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. And make sure you are all tapping the screen, because at 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions picked from the comments. Thank you everyone so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Kimber Pell. Hello, Kimber. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions? Kimber's first question here is, hello, ladies. Do you see me healthy to being able to help with my hubby?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. The next question is, should I change doctors for the GI?
I don't think you need to change doctors. I think it's just going to take some time. Yeah.
And Kimber's last question is, anything from guides?
So with you, honey, you've got to give your body the time that it needs to recover. Again, relax and do some meditation and some self-care, okay? You're doing just fine, and you are doing exactly what you need to do, but you're wanting things to go really quickly, and your body needs you to slow down so that you can take this time, being as you are right now. It's a great time for the self-reflection and kind of just the self-love, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the list is open. I guess I'll go over the list
Sure.
now. All right. Our next question here is from Aaron Early. Hello,
Aaron.
Then Shanta R. Then Ashlyn Rampool. Then Ayana Green. Then Sandra Phelps. Then we have Lena Kristen. Then Shaz M. Then Ariel Luntjens. Then Veronica Gomez.
Yay.
Then we have Cindy Ruiz. Then Erica Alcala. Then Neshia Torres. Then Brian Bramlett. Then we have Tonya Colvin. Then Ashley Glenn. Then Jada Jefferson. Then Amanda R. Then we have Amanda A. Interesting. Then Alex Mantle. Then Claudia Russell. Then Raven L. Then Carla Markham. Then Megan McCann. Then Shanta R. After Shanta is, one second here, Neil Bernardo. Welcome back, Neil.
Hello.
And that's it for now.
All right.
Thank you everyone so much. All right. Thank you. I try to pronounce all the names correctly. If I ever mess up anyone's name, feel free to correct me in the comments, okay? And it does take a couple minutes to be added to the list, so if you didn't hear your name right away, don't panic. You can always check your email to make sure that your donation did go through, and I will be reading the list again in just a little bit here. If there's ever any issues, you can also go to the live supports, and they're able to help you there in the link in the bio.
Yeah.
Just make sure you stay in the chat if you do head over there. All right, our next question here is from Aaron Early. Hello, Aaron. Welcome back. We have 3 questions. Aaron's first question here is, hey ladies,
Hi.
My questions today are for my son Ross. Okay. He is looking for a new job. Can you see the name of the company he should apply to?
Yeah, so I see it starts with a K. It's like KY something. It's just one word is what I'm seeing.
All right. Aaron's next question is general for him.
So there's a lot of changes that are coming his way. Tell him to be prepared because it does look like there is going to be a romantic interest coming in. Yeah.
All right. And Aaron's last question for Ross is past life.
With Ross, it does look like, oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, so I see an indigenous life. It looks like he was either, I would say a hunter. It looks like hunting boar is what I'm seeing. That's fun. Yeah. You can let him know that.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Aaron and Ross.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Shanta R. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Shanta's first question here is, what are my psychic gifts, if any, and how can I develop them, please?
Okay, so I do hear with you, you are clairvoyant, honey, and you are very empathic as well. So that means that you do feel your environment, you feel what others are feeling, that type of thing. With your clairvoyance, I would say practice psychometry. So that's taking somebody's item, so it could be a ring, a necklace, something of a personal item, hold it and allow the visions to come. And so what you see, you're going to say, so make sure it's with somebody that you feel safe to do this with. And just say all the things that come to your mind when you're doing this, and this will help strengthen that muscle, okay?
All right. Shanta's next question is, if Alex is the right life partner for me, what timeline do you see for us finally being together?
Where it's official, it feels like it's about 7 months away. Yeah.
All right. And their next question is, if my brother and I invest in property together, will that work out? Any advice about what type and when? I'm cautious about mixing family and money.
Yeah, I do hear it's going to be fine. They are showing me, it looks like duplexes. So it's not single dwelling homes. It looks like duplexes for properties.
All right. Thank you so much, Shanta.
Mm.
And we'll just let everyone know there is 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to donate to get on the list.
All right.
So if you would like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. And make sure you keep on tapping because at 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions picked from the comments. Thank you everyone so much.
Yes.
All right, our next question here is from Ashlyn Rampool. Welcome
Hello,
back,
honey.
Ashlyn, who gets 3 questions.
All righty.
Ashlyn's first question is, hi Rebecca,
Hi.
hi Bea, my favorite girls. Rebecca, you said Kashania told somebody about me. Who was it?
It feels like it was a family member. Yeah. A male
Alright.
energy is what I'm hearing.
All right, Ashlyn's next question is, when next year will I get promoted, Rebecca, and will my salary rise?
Yes, yeah, it feels like it will change. I'm hearing it's the beginning of part of the year. I'm going to say around February, March. Yeah.
All right, and Ashlyn's last question is, will Kashania's family be happy with me?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Ashlyn.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Ayana Green. Hello, welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right, thank you so much for the gifts.
All right, Ayana's first question is, will the jealousy approach work to get Josh to commit? He knows I've been seeing someone.
Say that again.
Will the jealousy approach work to get Josh to commit? He knows I've been seeing someone.
So I hear that it is going to definitely energetically help with it. I would say though, don't play that card too hard, okay? Because it will backfire is what I hear. Okay? So don't push it too hard.
All right. Ayana's next question is, I didn't hear back from my recruiter Friday. Is the Versatern job still mine?
I hear it is. Yeah, I hear give it a couple of days. They are going to communicate with you again, okay? Yeah. And keep me posted with that, okay?
All right. And their last question is, any advice for the month of July? Primary focuses.
Yeah, I hear for July, it really is about you. Boundaries is what I'm hearing, okay? So don't let anybody step over those boundaries and get into your space. Your personal space needs to stay your personal space, so don't contaminate it with people that are not of your higher vibration.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps. Hello, Sandra.
All right.
Who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Thank you again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sandra's first question here is, past life reading, please and thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So I do see a life where it feels to me like you lived in a small village, it feels like, and you were somebody who did a lot of the, what they're showing me is you going down to the water and collecting water. You're carrying, it looks like some kind of a ceramic container. That's what you're gathering the water with. So it does seem like it's a long time ago. And I do see you, I think you were making shampoos or something. You made something with this water, so it wasn't just for drinking, but it was to make things, and you did sell your wares is what it looks like. So you did you would make creams and things like that, and then you would sell it to the people around you is what it looks like. Yeah, you worked with flowers and things like that. It was very nice. Perfumes is mostly what I'm seeing, actually. Yeah.
All right, Sandra's next question is, what is A's personality like? Just something to look forward to. Thank you.
I hear very outgoing, charming, definitely good at communication and just really good with people. Yeah, a people person.
All right, Sandra's next question is, whatever my guides need to tell me.
I think for you, get ready. It does feel like you're starting to open up in a big way, psychically speaking. Okay, so your abilities are starting to get more and more, I guess, amplified. It's the best way to put it. So be ready for that. Okay.
All right. And Sandra's last question is, what's coming in for me in the month of July? Please and thank you. As always, thank you for answering all my questions.
Oh, you're very welcome, honey. So July does seem to be a pretty intense month, but not in a negative way. So it does feel to me like there's going to be a lot happening. It feels very compact, so a lot of things happening in a short span of time. So just make sure that you are taking time for yourself during this stressful time is what I'm hearing, okay? But it's just a lot of things happening all at once. It feels like a lot. It's just coming all kind of at the same time. So just be prepared to take a step back when you need to, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just let everyone know there is 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to donate to get on the list.
All right.
So if you would like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. Oh, and we just made it to 40,000 likes.
Perfect.
Yay!
Do you want to read out your list first, and then we'll do it?
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And a reminder, guys, there is 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left to donate. All right. Our next question is from Sandra Phelps again.
Oh my goodness, Sandra.
Then Lena Kristen. Then Shaz M. Then Garrett Jaguars.
Hi, Garrett.
Then Ariel Luntgens. Then Veronica Gomez. Then Cindy Ruiz. Then Erica Alcala. Then Neshia Torres. Then Brian Bramlett. Then Tonya Colbin. Then Ashley Glenn. Then Jada Jefferson. Then Christine Barbado. Then Amanda R. Then Amanda A. Then Alex Mantle. Then Claudia Russell. Then Raven L. Then Carla Markham. Then Megan McCann. Then Shanta R. Then Neil Bernardo. Then Brenda Galvin. Then Melissa Bray. Then Tiffany Soto. Then Kimber Pell. Then Pia Zad. Then Stephanie, just Stephanie. Then we have Pia Zad again, hello. Then Naul, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, Naul El Kandusi. Just correct me if that's wrong. Then we have Berenice Alejandro. Then Ashlyn Rampool again, thank you. Then Amy Hansen. Then Danielle Watson. And then Aaron Early. And that's it for now.
Okay.
All right, thank you all so much. And there's about 2 minutes left to get on that list now. 2 more minutes.
Okay.
All right, now it is time for 5
questions.
All right, our first free question here is from Tiff. Tiff says, I fancy V, a female. Does she feel the same?
I hear yes. Yeah. There's a mutual feeling there.
All right. Our next question here is from Ray. Ray says, will I get married and have children, please?
I hear you will. You will have 2 children, I hear.
All right. Our next free question here is from Grace. Grace says, does Tristan want to talk to me? Keep bumping into him.
I do hear that Tristan and you will talk. Yeah, I would say yes.
All right. Our next free question is from Melissa. Melissa says, am I pregnant?
2 months, I hear, so not yet. You will be, but not for 2 months.
Right. That's awesome. It's not too far away.
Not too far, yeah.
And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Amy. Amy says, is Brett my forever person?
I hear yes. I hear wedding bells, so there you
go. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much. You guys are awesome. Our next like goal is 80,000 likes. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 more free questions from the comments.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll just say, Sabina, since you said you donated a while ago, don't panic. You're fine. Just head over to the live support through the link in the bio. Send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? That's for Sabina. Sabina, head over to the live support.
All right.
All right. Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps. Sandra gets 3 more questions. Thank you. All right. Sandra's first question is the female energy I have to watch out for Amy or Maggie?
Maggie.
All right. Her next question is, can you tell me more about the people that will be coming into my soul family?
So I do hear that the next one does feel to me to be a little older than you. Very mature is what I'm hearing. And I'm going to be the person that, or say the person of wisdom for you. So this is the person you're going to be able to confide in a way that you kind of would expect it to be like a really close family member. But they're soul family, not family.
All right. Her next question is, you said that I wouldn't meet A somewhere where I frequent. Would that be at a restaurant or like a grocery store or getting gas?
It feels like a restaurant to me. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it for our donate button, everyone. So we are turning off our donate button and closing our list for the rest of the live. Don't worry, if you donated before we're turning our button off, then you will still be answered. Thank you to everyone who has donated so far.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need some water.
I'm gonna have some tea, actually. How you say it.
All right. Our next question here is from Lena Kristen. Welcome back, Lena. Lena's question is, hi, girls. My beautiful dog, Belle, itches a little bit. I have changed her food to gluten-free. The name of the food is Vigor and Sage. Do you feel that this will be good for her and she will be better soon?
I definitely do feel that it is a food sensitivity, so I hear that it is better for her. Although I still hear that there might be some gluten in there, honey. So just take a look at some of the fillers and just make sure. It might not be exactly what you're looking for.
All right. That's it for Lena. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Shaz M.
Hello, Shaz.
Who gets 3 questions. Shaz's first question is, I have been waiting on you. Well, welcome. She says, my mom had a cake sale recently and said he was going to buy, but then he stopped taking her calls. I did send him more messages before she tried calling him because I was upset. Why did he take her calls? Will he reach out to her and collect the gift? If so, when? Or maybe why didn't he take her calls?
Yeah, I think why didn't he?
Yeah.
It's weird because it almost feels like cold feet or afraid to keep in contact. I don't think you're going to hear from him. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, you said to do the manifestations different and allow the energy to flow, and I have been doing it different. It isn't working now for him to reach out. If so, when?
I think you have to take into consideration also the other people. I just feel that there's a lot of resistance on the other end.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And her last question is, how is he currently feeling about me? Will I have to put in the energy to fix us, or will it flow how it should?
It looks like you're going to have to work harder. Yeah. It is going to flow how it should, but you're going to do more of the work. So just be prepared for that, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Jazz. Our next question here is from Garrett Jaguars.
Hey,
Welcome
Garrett.
back, Garrett, who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Garrett's first question is, hello, ladies. Hope you are both doing well. Sorry to ask often, but will I still hear from Alexandria? If so, when? Just impatient.
Yeah, don't be impatient. It does feel like it's only a few weeks away now. Yeah.
All right. Garrett's next question is, you were right about Vegas. Will my luck change here, or should I just count my losses?
Count your losses is what they say. Sorry, honey. Yeah.
All right. And Garrett's going to email the last question. He says, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Garrett.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Yes, our next like goal is 80,000 likes. When we hit 80,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments.
Sounds good.
All right. Our next question here is from Ariel Lugens. Hello, Ariel, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Ariel's first question is, hi ladies,
Hi.
what can you tell me about my past lives?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it does feel to me that the most current one feels like you lived somewhere very tropical. I would say it feels like a Latino kind of tropic, so south of the border. They're not giving me the specific pinpointed area, but it feels very hot, is what I'm seeing. And it's always this weather, is what they're telling me. So it was a very hot environment. It does look like you did, I'm going to say something down towards the water. It was either not necessarily fishing, but you had something to do with the fishing industry, is what I hear. So you didn't go out and do the fishing, but you might have prepared the fish afterwards or something like that, is what it looks like. It was a very hardworking life, is what I get. It was a lot. It was a lot to do, a lot to sustain yourself and your family, is what I hear.
All right. Ariel's next question is, last time I was here, I asked what the personality of my soulmate is like. Now I want to know, what will my soulmate like about me?
Well, definitely your genuineness, the openness of you, how generous you are, is what I hear. So that caring part of you, that's the part that you want to let shine.
All right. And Ariel's last question is, what can you tell me about my future kids?
Well, it looks like you're going to have a couple of them. I see a male and a female child, so you're going to have a baby boy and a baby girl. Not at the same time, obviously, at different times, but it does look like you'll have the boy first and then the girl. The little girl is going to be very, I'm going to say, how do I put this? Very needy, but you're going to handle it well. The little boy is going to be very soft and gentle. The personality comes through as very gentle. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to read our list out here.
Okay.
A reminder, guys, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions, but keep on tapping because at 80,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments. All right, our next question on the list is from Veronica Gomez,
Yay.
then Cindy Ruiz, then Erica Alcala, then Neshia Torres, then Brian Bramlett, then Tonya Colvin, then we have Ashley Glenn, then Jada Jefferson, then Christine Barbado, then Amanda R, then Amanda A, then Alex Mantle, then Claudia Russell, then Raven L, then Carla Markham, then we have Megan McCann, then Shanta R, then Neil Bernardo, then Brenda Galvin, then Melissa Bray, then Tiffany Soto, then Kimber Pell, then we have Pia Zad, then Stephanie, then Pia Zad again, thank you. After Pia is Naual El Kandusi. They said I said it right, so.
Okay.
Then Berenice Alejandro, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Amy Hansen, then Danielle Watson, then Alexis B, then Erin Early, then Sandy Grove, hi Sandy, then Pia L, then Andy Dionarin, then Amber Lee, then Jennifer Kreisa, then Teslin Parr, then Kim H, then Michelle Placencia. Thank you everyone so much. Then we have Brenda Galvin, then Lucy Arachiga, and that is it.
All right.
Thank you everyone so much. You guys are awesome. And there might be a couple others that will be added to the bottom of that list, so don't panic if you didn't hear your name just yet, if you donated before the button was turned off. But as always, just head over to the live support through the link in the bio if you donated and you did not hear your name there. Send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. Yep, so Sabina, head over to the live support and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? All right. Our next question here is from Veronica Gomez. Hello, Veronica. Good to see you. Who gets 3 questions. Veronica's first question here is, what do you see for my mom? They want to transfer her to Windsor Cypress Gardens. I'm worried that they won't do it before we leave.
No, it looks like it will happen before. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, we have concerns of getting motion sickness. Do you see that?
Yes. So make sure you have medication. Oh, I think you said you did. But yeah, make sure you have medication.
All right. And her last question is general, please.
Okay, so You have a lot going on over the next couple of weeks, so just make sure that you are prepared well in advance for your trip, okay? Give yourself ample time and make sure you pack well in advance, okay? And double check, they say. Double check everything and make sure you have everything and you have, make sure you check all your documents and everything twice, is what they're saying, okay? Yeah.
All right. And that's it for Veronica. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Cindy Ruiz. Hello, who gets 3 questions. Cindy's first question is, anything on health of my family and myself?
Well, I would say for you, it feels like there's not any major health concerns. I don't hear that you need to be worrying right at this moment. Now, obviously, if the family is not taking care of themselves, things will start to deteriorate. But at this moment, I hear that it's okay.
All right. Cindy's next question is, are my travel plans with my family going to go great?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. And Cindy's last question is anyone close to me in danger of some sort?
No. No, I don't get that sense at all.
All right. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Erica Alcala. Hello. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Good to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Erica's first question here is, hi ladies.
Hi.
Thank you for telling me to get a spiritual clearing about my ex-witchy girlfriend. Is my ex-boyfriend David's girlfriend coming back to him? If so, will he take her back now or maybe later in the future?
I'm not hearing it. No, I hear that there's not going to be a reconciliation, so no taking it back. It's not happening, unfortunately.
All right. Erica's next question is, his mom just passed away and wanting to know if she is upset with me because I'm not into her son as before, due to all the hurt he caused and wanting something else with someone else. Mm-hmm. Please let me know. Not sure if I should tell him or leave him alone.
No.
Or sorry, if I should tell him to leave me alone.
Yeah, don't tell him to leave you alone. But here's the thing. I don't get that she's upset at you, honey. I think she has more understanding now than she did before she crossed over, because before she crossed over, I don't think she knew the full picture, and now she does. So I don't get the sense that she's upset at you in any capacity whatsoever. So it doesn't feel like that to me. I do hear, though, you don't need to tell him off. The energy doesn't need to be like that. It's all good. Eventually it will dwindle is what I hear. And you have somebody else coming in. Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. And her last question is, I had a disagreement with Paul yesterday. He said it was okay, but what is Paul feeling for me and or us right now? Hope we're still together in this timeline. Thank you.
I hear you are. And I do hear that when Paul said it was okay, he meant it. Okay? So don't panic.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. And a reminder, guys, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions. But keep on tapping because at 80,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions picked from the comments. Thank you, everyone, so much. Mm-hmm. All right. Our next question here is from Neshia Torres. Hello. Neshia says, will Eric commit to me? If yes, can you tell me when?
Mm-hmm. So I do hear that it is going to be around October. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Our next question is from Brian Bramlett. Hello. Brian's question is, does a coworker have romantic feelings for me?
I do hear that there is somebody that you work with that does find you attractive and would like to get to know you more. Yes.
All right. Thank you. Our next question here is from Tonya Colvin. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions. Tonya's first question is, will my son ever get his life straight?
Yes, but it's going to take about 5 years. So just be prepared for 5 years of it not being in the way that it should be.
Yeah. All right. Tonya's next question is, does my husband try to screw me in the divorce?
Yeah, a little bit, but it doesn't work.
All right. And Tonya's last question is, do my guides have any messages for me?
So know that you're very well taken care of. They are watching over you and you're not going to have to worry about anything. The next couple of years for you are a bit up and down, but after that, you just have a lot of joy and happiness is what I hear, okay? So just don't take anything too seriously is what I hear. All right?
All right, thank you. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Ashley Glenn. Hello. Ashley gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Ashley's first question is, I just accepted a new job. What do I need to know? Also, I got it in the exact time frame you said. Yay!
Yay, that's awesome. Okay, so what I hear for you, honey, is just be yourself and you've got this. You do not have to stress or worry, okay? Put your best foot forward, present yourself honestly and integrally, and just do exactly as you are. Don't try to be somebody else or try to perform under being, a different idea of things. Just be yourself. Your light shines exactly how it needs to, and it is going to help you to stand out.
All right. Her next question is, will it be a great trip if I see Josh in Colorado?
It will definitely, yes. Yeah.
All right. And Ashley's last question is, what can you tell me about my future husband?
Okay. I'm gonna say they're not overly tall, but I see about 5'9", so not overly tall. 5'9" is a good height, but not overly you're not a giant, right? Dark hair. I do see a bit of a mustache. It's not super thick, but just like a little one, and a bit of a goatee is what I see as well. Very oval shaped. Great personality. Definitely very outgoing, protective is what they're telling me. So somebody who's going to be very protective of you. I'll be like that.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Jada Jefferson. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
All right.
Jada's first question here is, hey, it's me again. Trying to see what you can tell me since it's been a few months. Cedric and I have still been on and off with communication and spending time together. Lately, I just backed down. You said you saw a shift in June/July. Do you see anything at this time as far as time frame?
Yeah, I still see a shift happening for Cedric. I will say, again, it's going to take a bit of time. There's not much that you can do to alter the way that that another person behaves. All you can do is what you're doing, which is exactly the right thing. Keep doing what you're doing now, especially with the energy of it, where you're not giving too much, but you just give enough, okay? I do still see the shift happening. Yeah.
All right. So next question is, since I gave it a break with us, I feel I will be hearing from him soon. Yes. Can you tell me approximately when he will contact me?
Yeah, it does feel like in the next couple of weeks. So very soon.
All right. And Jada's last question is, do you still see us being in a solid relationship at the end of this year?
Yes. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, Jada. Our next question is from Sabina Museva. Hello, Sabina. Glad you made it.
There we go.
3 questions.
All right.
Sabina's first question here is, hi, how did he feel when he saw me at his work last time?
I'm going to say that it was a bit of a shock, but definitely happy to see you is what I hear.
Yeah. All right. Sabina's next question is, still contact in June. Why is he so stubborn?
It's circumstance that has made him that way is what I hear. I do still see contact happening. It does feel like it's a couple of weeks away, so it might be closer to in July and not quite June, but very, very close to the beginning part of July is what I'm hearing. So yeah, you're still contact.
All right. And Sabina's last question is, this guy I'm seeing now, is there any potential?
There is a lot of things that are not in alignment to what you're looking for in your partner. So don't try to force. They're showing me, you're the circle, he's the square. You can't really make it fit. You can't make it work. It looks like not a good alignment for you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, Sabina. Our next question here is from Christine Barbado. Hello. Who gets 7 questions?
Nice. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Her first question here is, your timestamp was 48:48.
Nice.
All right. Christine's first question is, does Colin have feelings for me?
Very strong ones, I hear. Yes.
All right. Christine's next question is, will Colin ever change his mind about being in a relationship with me?
So I do hear yes. It is going to take some time though, so it's not going to happen overnight. I think the most important thing is to focus on building the relationship as a friendship first. It will blossom into something else. You don't even have to force it, okay? So focus on just being really good friends.
All right. Next question is, does Colin miss me when we aren't together?
Yes. Yeah.
Next question is, should I let him go or hold on and be patient with him?
Be patient. If you let him go, you would be very upset. I hear it would give you a lot of sadness, so I wouldn't let go.
All right. Next question is, will my marriage with Joe actually end in divorce, or will we end up working things out?
No, it does look like divorce is coming.
All right. And her next question here is, will my son Anthony get a good scholarship for college?
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be an option to go to 2 different schools. So yeah, it looks good.
All right. And her last question is, will my contract for work in August get renewed?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a different type of contract, but it is definitely going to get renewed. It's not going to be the same as what you have right now, though. So it does feel like it's a bit different.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Christine.
Yes.
Our next question is from Amanda R. Hello.
Hello.
Amanda's first question here is, my ex recently came back after 3 years. Will we rekindle what we had, or am I wasting my time?
So what I hear is there is an opportunity for a reconciliation to happen. It's going to be very different. So it's not going to, it's not the same as the experience you've had before. Okay. So it is going to take a little bit more work for things to work out, just because there is that past energy. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Amanda A, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
All right, Amanda A's first question here is, you stated my boyfriend and I would get a house together in 2025. He just broke up with me. What do you see with me and him?
Mm-hmm. It does feel like you guys will come back together. The breakup feels almost impulsive. So I don't know if something has happened, but something's happened for him to make it happen. It's not permanent. So I do see you guys reconciling. So I wouldn't worry about it.
All right. Her next question is, will he stay in mine and my daughter's life?
Yes. Yeah. He'll be coming back, I hear.
All right. And her last question is, why did he break up with me?
Again, it feels to me like something has happened on his end. Not so much that you did anything or that there's anything on your side. It almost feels like a fear-based situation on his side, and it might just be that he's afraid of how serious things are getting, or how serious things had gotten. But I do know he's going to reevaluate it, and I do see reconciliation, so I'm not worried.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Alex Mantle. Hello, welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, thanks for always answering my questions, ladies.
You're welcome, honey.
She says, sorry to re-ask so much, just losing some patience lately.
It's all good.
She says, do I reach out to Cass or let him come to me? And if he reaches out to me, when do you see that happening?
So it's definitely faster if you reach out, is what I hear. Waiting for Cass, it's almost like waiting for the paint to peel. It takes a while. I hear it would be a couple of months if you're waiting for Cass. If you want to reach out, it would be received well.
All right. Our next question is, what is Cass's confusion and stress about that he mentioned last time I saw him?
There's a lot happening in Cass's life, for one thing. That's not all about you guys. It's just that there is a lot happening. When it comes to the 2 of you, the confusion is mixed feelings is what I hear. So it's like this part, it's almost like his brain and his heart are not communicating, or it's not working in sync. So the heart wants to do one thing and then the brain overrides it, or the thoughts come in. It's fear-based is what I hear. So there's a lot of fear in Cass, especially around relationships and commitment is what I hear.
All right. And their last question is, will he get back together with his recent ex, or will he decide to get back together with me? I think he needs to heal from that, and I'm trying to keep things slow-paced and have faith.
Yeah, keep it slow. I hear that the ex is not coming back into the picture, so I'm not hearing that there's a reconciliation there. Definitely be there for him. And that I say this, don't throw yourself at Cass, but be open and receptive, okay?
All right, thank you so much. And I see here, Erica just wants to submit a nice thank you and a testimonial.
Okay.
Erica says, Rebecca just answered my first 3 questions regarding my ex-mom's passing, and I just wanted to let you ladies know that it brings me closure and a relief for me. Aww,
thanks, honey.
Much.
Well, I'm glad.
All right. Our next question here, I'm going to read our list, okay?
Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Claudia Russell. Then we have Raven L. Then Carla Markham. then Megan McCann, then Serena Larcombe, then Shanta R., then Neil Bernardo, then Brenda Galvin, then Melissa Bray, then Tiffany Soto, then Kimber Pell, then we have Pia Zad, then Stephanie, then Pia Zad again, then Naual El Kandusi, then Berenice Alejandro, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Amy Hansen, then Danielle Watson, then Alexis B., then Aaron Early, then Sandy Grove, then Pia L., then Andy Dionarin, then Amber Lee, then Jennifer Krysa, then Teslin Parr, then Kim H., then Michelle Placencia, then Brenda Galvin, then Lucy Arachiga, then Erica Alcala, then Cindy Bonnet, and that is it.
All right.
Thank you everyone so much. So I will say, if there is anyone else who donated and you did not hear your name on that list and your question has not been answered already, please go to the live support through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. Thank you everyone so much. And keep on tapping because we're almost to our like goal. We're at 777 likes.
Nice. I like it.
We only need 3,000 more likes to get there.
Good job, everyone.
All right. Our next question here is from Claudia Russell. Hello, Claudia, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Claudia's first question is, when will David ask me out to be his girlfriend?
So it does look like July is significant for you guys. Yeah.
All right. Claudia's next question is, how does David feel about me? What kind of feelings does he have for me?
So I hear very strong attraction, honey. You don't have to worry, is what your guides are telling me, that the attraction is strong enough for things to move forward. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, has David talked to his family about me? What did they talk about regarding me?
I do hear that there is one family member that David has talked about with you, or talked to about you. Yeah, there we go. That's how you say that. It does feel positive. Really just kind of putting the feelers out to talking about you to the rest of the family is what I hear. So it feels good. It's not negative things at all.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Claudia.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Raven L.
Hello again.
Raven gets 3 questions.
All right.
Raven's first question here is, my aunt was just diagnosed with cancer. Is she going to be okay?
I heard no, honey.
I'm so sorry, Raven. All right, her next question is, if I reach out to Cress, will things get messy? She keeps popping up in my dreams. I'm wondering if that's a sign to do so.
I hear that you should, but just keep it light. Okay? Don't make it too serious.
All right, and Raven's last question is, will I see Jasmine in August/September?
September, I hear.
All right, thank you so much, Raven. Our next question here is from Carla Markham. Hello, Carla, who gets 4 questions.
Awesome.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Carla's first question here is, Martin's son FaceTimed me on Thursday morning, and he didn't look happy, and he was uncomfortable. What was his reasoning of calling me? I suspect Morgan stayed the night, and the kiddo did not like it.
Yeah. I don't get the sense that Morgan stayed the night, but I do hear it was an important wanting to talk to you. It feels to me like the connection with you is so strong and really wanted to just reaffirm that things were okay between the two of you. So that connection is important to him.
All right, Carla's next question is, Martin has been opening up to me more this past week again, bringing back memories and telling me how he feels. Is he planning to having the ending conversation with Morgan soon?
I hear yes. Yeah.
All right, the next question is, did Martin put in the leave paperwork or was it approved at work to come to Georgia for the 4th of July?
I hear that he is going to be coming to Georgia, yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And her last question is, Martin's mom asked for me for my money yesterday, in which I didn't have it. She got mad at me. Will Martin's mom forgive me?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Carla.
Mm-hmm.
And great job, everyone. We just made it to 80,000 likes. You guys are awesome.
Hey.
However, we do have quite a long list to get through, so we're just going to push it to 120,000 likes, and we'll be doing 10 free questions when we hit 120,000 likes.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you, everyone, so much. You guys are awesome. All right, our next question here is from Megan McCann. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Megan's first question is, will I meet Bobby's dad soon?
It's about 2 months away.
All right, Megan's next question is, will Bobby propose to me?
I hear that you and Bobby will get engaged, but that feels like it's going to happen next year.
All right, and her last question is, will my brand relaunch financially do well?
Yes. Yeah. Very good idea, by the way.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Serena Larcombe, who gets 3 questions. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Serena's first question here is, when will I receive communication from Will, and when will we have intimacy together?
Okay. The intimacy is a different timeline than the communication. So I do see communication starting in July. Intimacy is 2 months away.
All right. The next question is, when will I do a positive pregnancy test and gender?
So positive pregnancy test isn't for another 6 months, and I hear a female, so it's a girl.
All right. And their last question is, when is Will's connection with Melissa going to be finished? Is this something to be worried about? Is it a girlfriend or friend type of connection?
I do hear that there is some energy to be worried about, but it's not anything that's going to get in the way of your relationship. Okay, so it feels to me like the next couple of months it's going to dwindle. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Serena.
And thank you for the corgi.
I think that was from Sandra.
Thanks, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Shanta R. Hello again, who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Shanta's first question is, are we on the right track by taking in our nephew? Did we do the right thing by keeping him away from the parents?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. If it's part of your soul contract is what I'm being told. So it is something that you guys were meant for. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
All right. Shanta's next question is, what steps should I be working on to get on track to be with my life partner, if Alex is the right one?
I think more than anything, it's knowing yourself, honey. And they do say look at some of your relationship trauma and heal that. Okay?
All right. And Shanta's last question is, any advice from guides? I feel stuck in a rut.
Yeah. There's a lot that, being stuck can be a really good thing because it can give us the motivation we're looking for to break free. So I do hear for you, get creative, go inside, find your creative side, okay? And allow that to be expressed. This is just going to help to shift you a little bit out of where you are right now, okay? So go inside.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Neil Bernardo.
Hello.
Neil, who gets 3 questions.
Yay.
Neil's first question is, hi Rebecca,
Hi.
it's me again, Neil.
Yay.
First question, since my movement to a new team, things are getting weird with my dynamics between me and my former managers because I am more involved with the decision makers than they do. And I am not as open and talkative to them as I should due to certain sensitivities. Any advice or blind spots the guys want to tell me?
I think it's important for you to maintain a certain level of professionalism here. And you know what? They're just going to have to get over it is what I'm being told. So they're going to have to deal with the fact that things are different. You are doing a good job, so I wouldn't change how you're doing your job. I think more than anything is just like maybe be a little bit more amicable with them, I guess. But you can't make things okay for them out of the need for them to be okay with their egos. If that makes sense. I hope that helps. Yeah.
Right. Neil's next question is, what does Angelito think or feel of me? Does he ever plan on reaching out? I
do hear that you guys will definitely spend time together, honey. Yeah.
All right. And Neil's last question is, with all the changes happening in my career and in life, I kind of don't see myself being with Angelito any longer. Should I move on, or is this just part of the process?
I think it's part of the process for you, honey. You have lots of options, and this is the fun thing is that Angelito is only one facet of what you're looking for. I do hear that there is something there that you may want to not let go of, but it's only a facet of what you're looking for. So there's so many options. It's not the only place that you can find that energy, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Neil. Our next question here is from Brenda Galvin. Hello, Brenda, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Brenda's first question is, do you see my relationship with Michael being long-term?
Yes, I hear. Yeah.
All right, Brenda's next question is Michael genuine or is he behaving this way because the relationship is still new? Do you see his personality changing with time?
The personality will change because, we always put our best foot forward for the first little bit. I do see that he's genuine, so I don't hear that you have to worry there, but the personality is going to mellow out a little is what I get.
All right, and her last question is, what can you tell me on the new job opportunity I recently applied for?
It feels very promising, honey. What I hear for you is you really do need to be in a leadership role. So you need to be in some kind of a managerial position. If it's not managerial, you're not going to find yourself as satisfied. So just know that, okay?
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. And remember, guys, our next like goal is 120,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll be doing 10 free questions from the comments. Thank you, everyone, so much. All right, our next question is from Melissa Bray. Welcome back, Melissa, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Melissa's first question here is, hi, girls, me again. I was on earlier. I was saying my friend isn't on social media. I asked earliest would anything happen between Combe and Sandra. You said yes. Do you know when it will? Thanks.
So I get August right away. So in August.
All right. Melissa's next question is, my sister is pregnant. Is it a boy or a girl? Will the baby be okay?
Yeah, the baby's going to be just fine, honey. You don't have to worry. I do hear that it is a little girl.
All right, and Melissa's last question is, the lad she's pregnant from, he's unpredictable. Can you see what will happen with them? My family is afraid he'll hurt her, and thank you.
Yeah, you guys have every right to feel worried. He is a bit sporadic, and there is going to be some issues, but I hear in the long run he's going to actually turn out to be a good guy, so don't worry.
All right, thank you so much, Melissa. Our next question here is from Tiffany Soto. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Tiffany's first question here is, I've been trying to stay positive about me and Ryland's situation, and whenever he's ready to open, he will. Why did he get mad at me? Was it my honesty? No.
It's more of what you reflected for him. It's interesting. It is a self-reflection. And that anger feels like it was a projection. So it wasn't even about you. It was about Ryland. Yeah, his own stuff.
All right. Tiffany's next question is, does Ryland stalk my social media?
Yes, very much.
All right. And her last question here is, been feeling energy a lot at night to the point I can't sleep at times. Is he thinking about me at night?
He thinks about you at night. I do feel that there is a male energy with you. This does feel like somebody who's crossed over. A lot of that energy you're feeling is just like, it's almost like a protection. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kimber Pell. Hello. Kimber gets 3 questions, and she's sending some over by email.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Kimber's first question is, hello again.
Hello.
Will I start gaining weight or maintaining? I think that's what she's trying to say.
No, she's asking either or. I do hear that you will, in July, it looks like you will gain a little bit. It's not a significant amount yet, but I do see you gaining weight eventually. Okay, honey? Yeah.
All right. Kimber's next question is, says, I'll love on myself. I've always been the caretaker, so it's tough for me. Should I join a group or something?
You could definitely join a group. I hear for you more than anything, it's just taking that time to do it. Once you start, it's gonna become easy, so practicing and, watch lots of good videos on self-love and self-care and putting yourself first and, read a book, that type of thing. Yeah.
All right. Kimber's last question here is, just knowing I will be back to normal by summer is a huge relief. Good. Will I be more comfortable in July? Thanks.
Yes.
So sorry for so many health questions.
No, that's okay.
I'll have to wait till it's all behind me.
Don't even apologize. It's all good. I do hear that July is definitely a much better month than this month has been. And then August, it just feels substantially different. So you're on the mend. Okay? I just want you to know that.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber. Our next question here is from Pia Zad. Hello, Pia gets 3 questions.
All right.
Pia's first question here is, should I still be in a rental or should I buy a property in Canada?
I do hear you will buy a property, but it doesn't feel like it's going to happen until next year.
All right. Her next question is, when will I find a U.S. job and move to the U.S. or be there for a business?
That's not for 2 more years, I hear.
All right. And Pia's last question is, when is love coming?
Love is coming this year, so yay. It feels like towards the end of the year.
All right. Yeah. And I'm actually going to read Pia's next question since it's just one question.
Sure.
Now Pia's last question here is, am I psychic and will I do well as a numerologist and tarot reader? Thanks so much.
Yeah, I do hear that it is a good idea. I would get into astrology readings for you. So that is something that you're going to have to go to school for, or like you're going to have to learn a little bit about. And then there are programs that you can buy that will help you to do it. But yeah, I think it's a great idea for you.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Stephanie. Stephanie gets 3 questions.
All right.
All right, Stephanie's first question here is, where should I focus on looking for a job? LinkedIn or networking?
Okay, so it does feel like it's an online platform. I'm not hearing that it's LinkedIn, though. It does feel like it might even be some type of job form search. Okay, the networking, yeah, that's a great idea because it's always good to do, but that's not where you're getting a job.
All right. Stephanie's next question is, what was I in my past life?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it does look like you lived during the Victorian, like 19th century is what I'm seeing. You had a lot of financial success is what I hear. It's actually where you get your interest in, how do I put this? So you have a lot of tastes from that era because that was a pretty successful life for you is what I see. So it was a good life. However, you were a little bit vicious is what they're saying. So just don't bring that forward into this life. You had to do a lot of things that you wouldn't necessarily have been proud of to be as successful as you were. Just because of the you were like the woman behind the scenes basically, because it was a man's world then. But you were a little cutthroat is what I hear. And they're warning you that you don't need to do that to have the success that you had then. Okay. So you can still have that success, but just don't do it in a negative way.
All right. And
so
Stephanie's last question is, do you see me moving to Miami to temporarily test it out? Thank you.
I do hear that Miami is a good vibration for you actually. So I would highly recommend you at least go and experience it for sure.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Naul El-Kandusi. Hello.
Hello.
Naul gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, will Nathalie, my ex, contact me herself?
So I do hear that there will be contact, yes.
All right. Their next question is, will Nathalie and me get married in the future?
No, I don't hear that you guys are going to get married, but it does look like you are going to be long-term friends. So there is going to be a relationship, and it doesn't feel like it's going to escalate to a romantic relationship again.
All right. And Will's last question is, when will my finances improve?
So that looks like that's happening a little bit later next year. I would say it's about 9 months away for you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Berenice Alejandro, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is Fred planning to talk to other women while we heal and grow? We broke up and he said he hopes to get back together.
Yeah, I'm not hearing that he's talking to anybody else, so I don't get that sense at all. No.
All right. Their next question is, when do you see me and Fred getting back romantically as a couple?
I heard October, so later this year.
All right. And their last question is, if we get back together, do you see us having a happy, healthy relationship?
It'll be something you have to work at, but it does look like it will be healthier than it has been. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Ashlyn Rampool. Hello. Again, who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Ashlyn's first question is Kashania my forever person? And what... I'm not sure what this is trying to say. It says, what treats should I be careful of so I don't lose her?
I'm not sure.
Maybe, okay, so is Kashania my forever person, and what should I be careful of so I don't lose her?
Yeah, so don't be pushy. You definitely have to be a little bit more relaxed about it, but yeah, this is definitely a very strong person for you, honey. This is somebody that you should be hanging on to or allowing them to be in your life. Don't be hanging on, so just don't be too pushy is what I hear.
All right. Their next question is, can you describe our wedding day, Rebecca?
It does feel like it's on the beach. I do see that it is a very lovely day. It's very sunny. It's not even cloudy at all. I do see a flower arch, but it's right on the beach is what I see.
All right, and Ashlyn's last question is general reading, please, Rebecca.
So again, with your abilities, you are getting stronger with your empathic abilities. So make sure that you are taking good care of yourself and you're clearing your energy, okay? Because it does feel like sometimes you get a little bit overwhelmed with the emotions of others.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Amy Hampson. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Amy's first question is, Brett didn't end up getting that job he interviewed for. What does it mean when a prediction doesn't come true?
So sometimes the fear of somebody's, going into that situation, I can't control how they react. So if he didn't get it, it's a little bit of the fear that he had, I hear. Yeah. The worry that he wasn't going to get it. And the need is what they're saying. So the fact that he has this, like, I need to get this job, it's very manifesting. So it has to really talk to him about how he feels about getting his job and be more relaxed about it, I guess, is the best thing. Yeah.
All right. Amy's next question is, I feel like there's been a huge shift in the energy in the last month. Are we on a different timeline? Have the cosmos just turned the wheel, or is it just me? Not just you.
It's definitely, things have shifted a lot lately. I will say this: we have the ability, when we learn about certain things, we have the ability to move timelines sooner, and so we can make things happen sooner, or we can push things away depending on how we feel about a situation. And I just feel like for you, you've really accepted and you're open to things being sooner, so you can make things happen even sooner than they are.
All right, and Amy's last question is, any messages from Spirit?
I would say for you, honey, the next few months are really pivotal for learning who you are and how you are in the world, okay? So they're really telling you to do a lot of self-reflection and seeing who you truly are and who you truly want to be, and start walking and being that person. This year is the year where you really step into who you're supposed to be.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Danielle Watson. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
All right.
All right, Danielle's first question is, you said I have a relationship coming to me in a few months who is important and something I've wanted. Is it this person I've had my eye on?
Oh, I heard yes. Oh, there you go. Yay.
All right. Danielle's next question is, if me and my husband are supposed to separate, when will he or I have the strength to do it? Because I'm struggling and so is he.
Yeah, I know, it's very hard. I do hear that it will be right after the summer is over, so September.
All right. And Danielle's last question is this new relationship coming into my life my forever person?
Yes.
Yay. All right. Thank you so much, Danielle. Please keep us posted.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Alexis B. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Alexis's first question here is, hello again, ladies. I took a big hit financially last year. When will my finances get back on track?
To get back to where you were, I hear it's about 2 years. Yeah. So be patient. I know that's long, but you'll be okay.
All right. Alexis's next question is, not in a hurry, but is there anything in particular I need to work on in preparation for my future pregnancy?
I think more than anything, it's just taking really good care of yourself physically. Okay. So taking your vitamins and getting your body ready. Yeah. Just do that. They say you only have to do that about 4 months in advance. Okay.
All right. And Alexis's last question is, what is blocking me from losing weight?
So what I hear for you is that the weight that you're carrying is really for protection. I would go inside and see what it is you feel you need or where you feel you need protecting. It is energy more so than physical. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
And we just hit our like goal.
Nice.
Good
job, everyone.
That means that it's time for
10 free questions. Amazing.
All right. Our first free question here is from Leisha, who says, will Ray and I be in a relationship again in the future?
No, it looks like somebody else is coming into your life, honey.
All right. Our next question is from arjeta.k.j, who says, "Hi, sorry for bothering. My mom is going to have a thyroid op. Will it go well? And if she is going to have any complications? Thank you guys
There
for
isn't
all."
going to be complications. I hear it will go very well for her. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next free question here is from Sally. Sally says, "Will G and I reconcile? When, please?"
It does look like there is going to be an opportunity for reconciliation, but it's about 6 months away.
All right. Our next question here is from, let's see, Amber Aisha, who says, "Will I ever drive? If so, when?"
You will. Next year, they're saying. So 2024, you'll have your license.
All right. Our next question is from Angelica, who says, "Will I be able to pay for chemo and radiation for Lola?"
Yes.
All right. Our next free question here is from Larissa. Larissa says, "Will I be able to get a job with Longhorn Title Company?"
Okay, so I hear you have the opportunity, but you really have to shine brightly when you go in, okay? So put your whole personality on the table is what they're saying.
All right. Our next free question here is from Kelly. Kelly says, "Is Eric going to reach out wanting to reconcile romantically?"
No, it looks like you are going to move on. There's somebody new for you, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Caroline. Caroline says, "Did I make the right decision to end things with Cian? Feeling very anxious about the decision."
Yeah, there's a lot of unresolved energy there, and that's where that anxiousness comes in. But I do hear in the long run, it is going to be good for you, honey. So you did make the right choice.
All right. Our next free question here is from Fleur. Fleur says, "Can I please have a message from Spirit? Much needed."
So with you, honey, there is a lot of positive energy around you, and I know that you've been dealing with a lot. But what they're telling you is don't take things so personally. They're saying get out of your head about things and really just relax. A lot of what you're stressing about isn't even yours to stress about, is what they're telling me. So don't take things in that are not necessary, okay?
Yeah. All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Brooke. Brooke says, "Will I see C next week?"
Yes. Yes, you will.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much. You guys are awesome.
Good job, everyone.
Our next like goal is 160,000 likes. Once we make it to 160,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you, everyone, so much.
Do you want to read the list then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And remember, our list is closed, so we're not taking any more new donation questions for the rest of the live, but keep on tapping. Once we hit the like goal, we will do our 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
All right, and I'm about to read the list here, so open your ears for your names. All right, our next question is from Aaron Early, then Sandy Grove, then Pia L, then Andy Dionaran, then Amber Lee, then Jennifer Kreisa, then Teslin Parr, then Kim H, then Michelle Placencia, then Brenda Galvin, then Lucy Arachiga, then Erica Alcala, then Cindy Bonnet, then Jennifer, and that is it.
All right.
All right. So if there is anyone else who donated and you did not hear your name on that list and you did not get your question answered yet, please go to the live support through the link in the bio right now. Send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. Thank you, everyone, so much.
Yes. And thank you.
Thank you. All right. Our next question here is from Aaron Early. Hello. Who gets 3 more questions?
All right.
All right.
And welcome back.
Welcome back again. All right, Aaron's first question is, "Can you tell me what car I should be looking at? I need 4-wheel drive."
I'm not really good with cars, but I see a Ford. I am not, I drove a couple of Fords and they actually aren't as bad as people say. So I liked my Fords, but that's what they're showing me. It does feel like a small compact though, even though it's 4-wheel drive. Yeah.
All right. Aaron's next question is general.
Okay, so for you, honey, the next 4 months, it does seem to be a pretty powerful time. There is a lot of change that's happening. There are a couple of things that are going to be happening really quickly. So I do hear, take the time that you need for each thing. Really get out of your own way when it comes to these changes, okay? Don't try to stop things. Allow the process to take and for things to happen, because it does look like your guides are stepping in to give you the help you need to move your life into the alignment that you've been asking for, okay? But they're telling me it's like drastic change needs to happen for you to get the things you've been asking for, okay?
All right, and Erin's last question is past life, please. She loves to know about them, eh?
She does, yeah. You know, you can do past life regressions. There are like self-hypnosis tapes or things on YouTube that you can do to help you also go and see those lives. Okay, so what I'm hearing for you, they're actually giving me your name, which I think is very weird. I don't normally get that. So your name used to be Vi, short for something, but they're just saying people called you Vi. It does look like you dealt with medicine. So they're showing me old, they almost look like old style glass bottles that you would have put medicine into. I don't know if you were like a pharmacist or what, but yeah, you put medicine in these vials, but they're like big bottles. Yeah, Vi was your name, is what I hear. It's interesting because the personality that you had in that life, you were very confident. You knew your stuff. You almost felt like you had a chemistry abilities. Like you felt like you knew how to put medicine together. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Erin.
I really hope you go into something like that where you actually get to work with like herbs and things like that, because it's so much in your line. Like when I look at your past life, there's so much that you did with healing and helping in that way. Yeah, you should study it.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Sandy Grove.
Hi,
Hello.
Sandy.
Sandy's question is a health update, please.
Okay, so for you, honey, I do. Oh, thanks, honey. I hear there is a lot of okay, so when I look at your hormone levels, there's a lot of stress levels in your system. So you really need to do some more self-care, more putting you first and shutting out the negativity that's around you is what I hear, okay? Because that negativity is really impacting you. You know, you are a very empathic individual and you're so sensitive, and you really are having a hard time clearing that energy and keeping that energy off. So self-love, if you can, you know, even just take a day or two away from the negative people in your life. I know that's hard sometimes to do, but I really feel like you need this because your stress levels are way beyond what I would consider comfortable. And that's saying a lot because I have a high stress threshold.
All right, thank you so much, Sandy. Our next question is from Pia L, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Pia's first question here is, will I still get a new job in August?
Yes.
All right. Pia's next question is, will my brother ever recover from his drug addiction? He also has mental health issues.
Yeah, he really does. The thing is, the drugs help minimize some of it. You know, it's such a double-edged sword because the drugs help in a lot of ways to mellow out some of the mental health issues, but then aggravate some of it. So there's a part of him that gets mellowed out because of it and another part of him that gets amped up. I do hear that he will eventually, but it's about 7 years away is what they're saying. So it's going to take some time before that happens.
All right. And Pia's last question is, how successful will I be in my career?
They're showing you very successful, honey. You have the spirit for it is what I hear. So definitely going to be successful. Go out and get it.
All right. That's it for her. Thank you so much.
All right.
Our next question here is from Andy Dionaire, and welcome back, Andy, who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Good to see you. Andy's first question here is, does Lisa Black have romantic feelings for me? Still? Will we ever get back together?
So there's definitely still feelings. I do hear that there will be an opportunity for you to reconnect. I'm not seeing reconciliation though, honey. Yeah, I hear that it's too much and too far gone, unfortunately. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be alone. It does look like somebody's coming in for you.
All right, Andy's next question is, when will I be financially free and not have to worry about money?
That's still a couple of years away. 2025, they're saying it feels to me about mid-year. Yeah.
All right, Andy's next question is, will I be in an exclusive relationship with Kimberly? If yes, when?
No, somebody else is coming in for you. And it does feel like this person is somebody who is going to be similar in energy, but different in their personality I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah.
All right.
A little bit more committed, I hear.
And Andy's last question is, will I get my divorce this year?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. And I will just remind everyone, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live. That includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So make sure you stick around until the end, everyone.
Yay.
All right. Our next question here is from Amber Lee. Welcome back, Amber.
Hello, Amber.
Has 3 questions.
All right.
Thanks for all your patience.
Yes.
Amber's first question here is, you saw Craig will shift jobs. Is it still going to be within Coca-Cola? He's been there 18 years. I don't see him leaving because he told me he wanted to retire from there eventually. Thanks.
It does feel to me like he is going to end up shifting from where he is to another part of the company. I do hear that he'll stick around. You know, there's always opportunities with Coca-Cola, and it does look like he will internally go. Aw, thank you. That was very nice.
All right. Amber's next question is, I don't know what's crazier, his work or the ex. If his work doesn't balance out well, it causes a shift or affects us from getting closer this summer, like you saw. He tends to shut down from communication. Thanks.
Yeah. His ex is the crazier. It's not the work he can handle, because he really does. He knows what to expect there. With the ex, it's unpredictable. Yeah.
All right. And Amber's last question is, can you tell me anything about my past life? Thank you.
Not fun. Okay, so right away they show me, it does look like you lived during some kind of a plague. Yeah, it was not fun. It feels to me like every single person that was around you that you had in your life passed away from it, and you survived. So it was a really hard time for you. You didn't know why you survived. You had what do they call it when you feel guilty after survivor's guilt? You carried that around for years after it happened. It swept through and took a lot of people you knew. So people that were in your family, friends, a lot of people that you knew. It was awful for you. It was really awful for you. It was something that you have. It does feel like you've brought some of that anxiety from that life forward. So knowing about that can help you to actually minimize some of your anxiety that you have now. So some of the anxiety you carry about the worry of losing people comes from the fact that you actually did. Yeah. So it makes sense, actually.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. And just to clarify, her second question was, will it cause a shift or affect them from getting closer?
No. You're still getting closer.
All right. That's good. All right. Our next question here is from Jennifer Krysa. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jen's first question here is, what do I need to know about Mark?
Ooh, okay. So I hear it's not necessarily a good person for you, honey. I get a lot of resistance. Your guides are telling me that it's not necessarily a good vibrational match for you. You just have a different life plan. Both of you have different life plans. Yeah.
All right. Jen's next question is Mark my forever partner?
I hear no. Yeah. It looks like you do have somebody else that's coming into your life that is a lot closer to what you're looking for.
All right. And her last question is, what do I need to know for my highest good?
So I do hear with you, honey. You are quite intuitive. They do tell me that you should be using your spiritual gifts, and you should be stepping more into your spiritual alignment and using your gifts. You are somebody who is here to help and hold a different frequency and vibration for people. So they kind of want you shifting more into that alignment. It looks like by next year you will be more aligned that way. But a lot of things have happened in your life to kind of make you go inside and see the spiritual side of life. And so they're just reminding you that this is an important part of you. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. And I do have from Shaz here, just a clarifier.
Okay.
Timestamp. All right. Shaz says, hi, assuming the energy changed about hearing from him at the end of this month, for one of my questions you said I would have to put in the energy. What should I do, or when would be the best time to reach out and actually get a response? I don't want to hurt my own feelings.
Yeah, I totally understand it. I mean, you could do that towards the end of the month if you'd like to, honey. I don't hear that it's going to be a negative experience for you. So you could do it before the end of the month. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh, and Amber said almost like a pilgrimage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's oh, you just gave me goosebumps. That's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah, she said thank you. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, and it kind of helps you a little bit with this life.
Yeah. Totally makes sense.
Right? Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Teslin Parr. Teslin gets 3 questions.
All right.
Teslin's first question here is, hi girls,
Hi.
Hope you are both well today. Thank you, you too. She says, since you said I couldn't be happy in Alberta with the lifestyle we were trying to build, will BC be a good vibration for James and I both? Will we be able to successfully build a life of being together as a family every day? Should we both leave Alberta in the past completely and start fresh in BC?
I hear ya. Yeah, BC is a much higher vibration for both of you.
All right, next question is, James is now seeking work in BC. He's looking to find a job in construction/carpentry and home building.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this being successful for him, or should he seek a different industry?
No, it's definitely a good industry.
All right, yeah. She says, if yes, the construction/carpentry, do you see a name he should apply at and time frame?
So you start applying now is what I hear. It does look like it might even be a builder that builds new homes. I'm seeing a P name. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, if we fully dive into BC and completely start over, do you see us financially struggling, or are we going to be okay? With our son being here now, we worry about financially struggling, which is why we were trying to make Alberta work.
Yeah.
Should we be scared to start over?
Don't be scared. No, it's definitely in your alignment, and it's definitely in your best interest. I don't hear that it's going to be hard. Yeah, looks like it'll be easy for you.
All right, thank you so much, Tesla. Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Yeah, and keep me posted.
All right, our next question here is from Kim H. Hello again, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kim's first question here is, hello again. I feel my person going through another moment of depression right now, and I'm giving him his space. When will we be officially together?
So I do hear September where it's official, but it looks like you guys spent some time in the summer together, okay?
All right, next question is, I'm feeling drained and depressed myself. Is that what I'm feeling right now? More his energy?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're very empathic is what they're saying. So be careful with that. Just make sure that you do cleanse yourself afterwards, okay?
All right, and their last question is, I'm drawn to medieval times. Is this a past life?
Absolutely, yeah. I would say, yeah, you're pretty bang on with that. It does feel to me like you were somebody that did live in they're saying a high court. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to tell you, high court. It does look like you had a lot of really nice clothing. The fashion itself is what I see you being very ornate. So you were very with the times at the time. So you were a fashion forward type person. You like to try out new things before they were popular, is what they say.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, very cool.
All right. Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia. Welcome back, Michelle, who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Michelle's first question is, hi, Rebecca. The other day I was driving, and as I settled on the decision to reach out to Fernando on his birthday, I still had a slight anxiety attack about it. Just want some reassurance that it would all be okay?
Absolutely, honey. Yeah. Like I said, it's a normal time for you to reach out. Yeah.
All right. Michelle's next question is, will things between Fernando and I progress well this summer?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Her next question is, will things ultimately get serious with us come August?
I hear it will. I hear for Fernando, you've got to make things light and fun. As long as things are light and fun, then he can trust it and get serious. Okay? If it gets too, if you are too serious about it, you're going to push away the energy. So light and fun. Right?
All right. Sorry, did I say will things ultimately get serious with us come August? Yeah. All right. And her last question is, lastly, do you see me moving up to a higher position of where I currently am working?
I do hear that it will happen, but it feels like next year. So not this year.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And a reminder, guys, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions, but keep on tapping. Once we hit 160,000 likes, which we are very close to, we will do 5 free questions from the comments.
All right.
All right, our next question here is from Brenda Galvin. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Brenda's first question here is, will my kids be okay with me dating? I was married to their dad for 15 years before the divorce.
They will be because they're going to see you be happy. So, yeah. So all that kids want is to see you happy.
All right. Brenda's next question is general reading on my finances.
So it does look like your finances are a little bit up and down over the next 8 months, but I do see by next year they stabilize quite a lot. Yeah.
All right. And her next question is, can you provide me with general features of who might be my new life partner?
So I do see very sharp jaw, sharp features, very defined look, almondy kind of eyes, very big eyes actually. They do look like they're dark eyes, tall, broad shoulders as well. Personality, very loud is what they say. Very outgoing and just a very loud individual. It's not a bad thing. It's just, kind of reminds me of like, you've seen the movies when people are just very animated. That's how this individual is. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Brenda. Our next question is from Lucy Arachiga. Hello. We've got 3 questions.
All right.
Lucy's first question is, when will I conceive? Gender?
So it looks like it's about 7 months away for you, honey, and it's going to be male. So baby boy.
All right. Yeah. Lucy's next question is, how many babies total will I have?
3.
All right. And Lucy's last question is, any messages from my dad? I miss him so much.
Oh, he comes around a lot. He likes to send you birds and dogs. He has a lot of dogs with him. I'm not sure why he has so many, but I guess this is just kind of his way of validating. There's a lot of spirit dogs with him, okay? He says, I collect them. He was a sucker for an animal in need, but specifically dogs is what he's telling me, okay? So he's with you quite a lot. He never ever isn't around is what he says, and he hears you talking to him, okay? So just so you know, he does feel and hear you.
All right. Thank you so much, Lucy. Our next question is from Erica Alcala.
Hello again.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Erica's first question is, I've heard my dreams are important in my life. I've dreamt about Brandon and his daughters. Is he ever reaching out? If so, when? Or is it over for good in this timeline?
No, it doesn't feel like it is over for good in this timeline, honey. Oh, thank you. It looks like you guys will connect again. It does feel like in August. I'm not seeing necessarily a complete reconciliation, but there is a deep connection is what I hear, okay?
All right. Your next question is, will I end up moving in with Paul after we get committed in the future?
It does look like you guys will live together, yeah.
All right. And their last question is, did I have a past life with Dylan?
Yeah, it does feel like you've had a couple of lives with Dylan. They weren't significant roles, though, they say. Yeah. So it's like somebody who was a close friend. It doesn't feel like it was relationship roles, though. Like, romantically, anyway. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Cindy Bonnet. Hello, who gets 4 more questions.
All right.
Thank you. Cindy's first question is, good afternoon, ladies.
Hello.
I don't have any energy. Is it because of all my grief this month?
I would say that the grief is a big part of it, but there's also a lot of solar stuff that's happening. So the sun is kind of, having a fit. There's a lot of energy happening. So some of that is also affecting you. Okay, honey? I also do hear it's collectively for you. So some stuff that's happening collectively is affecting you and impacting you too. So make sure you're clearing your energy field. You are very empathic, especially when it's like global stuff. Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Cindy's next question is, will I find my placement by the end of this month?
I hear it'll be in July.
All right. Cindy's next question is, has my stepmom put me in the will as she mentioned my birthday and year a bit ago?
Yes. Yeah, it feels like yes.
All right. And her last question is, should I keep my furniture in storage here or sell it? Thank you. Wishing all of you an amazing day.
They say sell.
All right. Thank you, Cindy. And our last question is from Jennifer. We got through that list so fast. All right, Jennifer says, did my parents receive inheritance from my aunt's passing? How much?
I heard yes. They gave me a 25, but they didn't tell me if it's 2,500 or 25,000, so it's 25.
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And thank you to all of you.
That's it. That's all.
And we are almost to our like goal. Keep on tapping.
Keep on tapping.
2,000 more likes.
Only 2,000?
Only 2,000.
Oh, we'll totally
hit it. Just do it?
Let's just do it.
All
yeah,
right.
you guys are totally going to get it. Okay, put your questions in. 5 free question time.
5 free question time.
Yeah, 2,000 is easy for them.
Super easy.
Yeah.
We already did 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 5 for 2,000, that's easy. You guys do that in like a blink of an eye.
All right. Our first free question here is from, let's see. You guys are awesome. All right, from Marlene. Marlene says, will I get the job I interviewed for on Thursday?
Oh, I heard no, that's not the job for you. It looks like you're going to interview again in a few weeks, and that will be the job you take.
Yeah. All right. Our next free question here is from Judy. Judy says, does Chris want to get back together?
I hear yes, Judy.
All right. Our next free question here is from Julie. Julie says, any message from my dad?
So your dad is somebody who's around quite a lot. He shows me cars, so I don't know if he likes cars, but that's just their way of validating it. Especially a Mustang is what I'm seeing. So like a muscle-looking car. The energy around him is very protective of you. He is watching over you in a way where he's not letting anybody get too close. So if you are finding that people are leaving your life a little bit randomly, it feels to me like he kind of interferes a little bit there. Only because he sees more about them than maybe you're seeing. Okay, he loves you, honey, and he's very protective of you, is what I hear.
All right. Our next question is from Jen LG, who just sent that rose.
Thank you, honey.
Says, should I get the surgery?
Yes, I hear ya.
All right. And our last free question of the live is from Stephanie Stevens. Hello. Who says, my husband's tire came off while he was driving. Was this an accident or intentionally done by someone?
It feels to me like it was an accident, honey. I don't hear that it was intentional, okay? Yeah. What I would say is make sure to get the tires checked. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it was an intentional thing. Somebody wasn't trying to hurt him.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. And now it is time for our giveaway.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thanks for those gold coins. All right, it's giveaway time. So put your name in. If you've been here before, as you already are doing, put your name in with a purple heart. If you're brand new, put your name in with a yellow heart. And we're going to pull from the bowl for a chance to win. All right. So
for our
subscriber, let's do 5.
All right.
5
for our subscriber. Ready?
Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, I swiped off the live.
Oh.
All right, the first one I see is Karina.
All right, Karina, you won an extra question, honey. So send that to me by email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Please put your username in and let me know that you are the TikTok subscriber winner, okay?
All right, and that's Karina Gemini.
Love it.
All right, next is our audience member on TikTok.
Okay, you want to pick?
Sure, let's do 6.
Okay.
All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and 6. It is Stephanie Stevens.
All right, Stephanie. Woohoo, you won an extra question. Yay.
Congratulations.
So please send that to me by email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Please include your username and let me know that you were the TikTok poll from this afternoon.
All right, and I just want to say thank you to everyone for all of the gifts, all of the love. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, I see that there are a few on Instagram. Yeah. I saw the number 7 when I closed my eyes.
All right,
so 7 from the bottom up.
All right. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
It is Hair Jill.
All right. And you won an extra question, honey. So send that over to me by email. Let me know that you won from Instagram. Put your username in, and my email is RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. All right, top gifter time.
All right, now it's time for our top
gifter.
Our top gifter today was Veronica.
You always win when you're here, Veronica. There you go, honey. You got an extra question. You know what to do. All right.
All right.
Awesome. Amazing. I love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of the day. I will be back on again tomorrow, so make sure you do have your little bell on. You know when I am on. All right. Take care, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.